Hey everyone, welcome to Law Spirits. So today I am again with a new and informative video. Okay, so from October 21 to 23, FATF's meeting was conducted in which Turkey was included in grey list, and it is thing of amazement as despite of being a fastest growing economy, it was included in grey list. So further we will discuss which countries were included in grey list and which countries were excluded from grey list. Okay, and about the basics of FATF also, and also about the Pakistan being in grey list. So let's start. Before starting, please like and share my video and subscribe to my channel as it takes a lot of efforts to make these informative videos. So now let's start. Okay, but before starting, note one thing that before studying any of the topic for CLAT and other law entrances, it is very important to dive into their basics. Okay, so before studying about why Turkey is in grey list and whole about that, we have to study about the basics. Like we'll first study about FATF. Okay, FATF, grey list, black list, and that all stuff. Okay, so let's start. So FATF full form is Financial Action Task Force. It was established in 1989. Okay, and it is the initiative of G7. G7 consists of 7 countries, that is Japan, UK, US, Italy, Canada, Germany, and France. Okay, and FATF's headquarters are in Paris, France. And the FATF is intergovernment type of organization. Okay, and this point is very important. Stock market, as in CLAT 2021, it was asked that which type of organization is UNHRC. That organization is also a intergovernmental type of organization, and total members in FATF are 39, and the president of FATF is Marcus Player, and the purpose of FATF is to combat money laundering and combat terror financing. Okay, it is very important, please note that. And there are two lists in under FATF, that is blacklist and grey list. Blacklist is much more severe than grey list. Okay, so just remember these points. It was established in 1989. It was an initiative of G7. Headquarters are in Paris, France. It is an intergovernmental type of organization. 39 members are there. Marcus Player is president. Purpose is to combat money laundering and terror financing. Okay, there are two lists, blacklist and grey list. Blacklist is much more severe than the grey list. Okay, so let's move on to next slide. Study about blacklist and grey list in detail. Okay, so the countries which are under blacklist, for them foreign investment is restricted. Economic sanctions from international organizations like WHO, IMF, World Bank, etc., and they are internationally boycotted. And at present there are only 2 countries under blacklist, that is North Korea and Iran. Okay, so if we come to the grey list, in this for the countries in grey list, for them economic sanctions from international organizations like WHO, IMF, World Bank, etc., as same as in blacklist, and they might get internationally boycotted, means there are chances of not getting internationally boycotted. Okay, and at present there are 23 countries in grey list. Okay, black list is much more severe than the grey list. In blacklist there are only 2 countries, whereas in grey list at present there are 23 countries. So in recent meeting, the countries which are included in grey list are Jordan, Mali, and Turkey. But now you are amazed that why Turkey is getting so much reaction, and why for Turkey only, like everyone is shouting and screaming, why not for Jordan and Mali? So we will study about it in further slides. Okay, so now let's study the reasons for which Turkey is included in grey list. Okay, first is terror financing, then Islamic State financing, means Turkey was financing terrorism, and then corporate network with Hezbollah and North Korea. Turkey was having corporate network with Hezbollah. Hezbollah is a terrorist organization of Lebanon government. Okay, and Turkey was also having relations with North Korea. This is internationally boycotted country as it is in blacklist. Okay, and then in Turkey only there was interference of government in monetary policies. Monetary policies are framed by central bank of that particular country. No government interference is allowed. but here government was interfering, and because of that it resulted in low FDI, means foreign investors were not interested in investing in Turkey. Okay, and then there is double digit inflation, means काफ़ी ज़्यादा महंगाई हो गई थी वहाँ पे. Okay, so if we summarize, then they were having relations with terrorism, they were financing terrorism. Okay, there was government interference in monetary policies, and there was as well inflation also. Now let's study why there is so much reaction for Turkey. Why all countries are reacting so much for Turkey's inclusion in grey list and not for Mali and Jordan. Okay, so the reasons are like Turkey is ally of West. Okay, means it is having good relations with US and UK. Then it is NATO member also. Okay, North Atlantic Treaty Organization member. And then third, it is most heavily sanctioned in Western, means Western countries, means their Turkey is having good relations with Western countries. Okay, and then Turkey is one of the most fastest growing economy, and it was not expected from Turkey to be involved in terrorism and all things. Okay, now let's see which countries were excluded from grey list in recent meeting of FATF. Okay, so that is Mauritius and Botswana. Both were excluded from grey list. So as we know that previous year Pakistan was included in grey list of FATF. So and it is our neighbor also, and it is connected with many of the terrorism activities, and they even carried out those activities in our country also. So it is very important for us to study about Pakistan's status in FATF's grey list. Okay, so first I want to tell you one thing, that the countries that are in grey list, they are given some actions. Okay, and when those actions are completed, then those countries are removed from FATF's grey list. Okay, so Pakistan was given 34 actions. Okay, and out of 34 they have completed 30 actions, and they are yet to complete some things, like they are yet to effectively prosecute UN designated terrorists, and they are yet to take actions against Lashkar-e-Taiba, LET, and Jaish-e-Mohammed. They are some terrorist organizations operating in their country only. Okay, and as a result of Pakistan being in grey list, Pakistan lost $30 billion in foreign investment. As you know that the country which is in grey list, it might be internationally boycotted. तो जो फॉरेन कंट्रीज़ कुछ होंगी जिन्हें लग रहा होगा कि अगर हम पाकिस्तान में इन्वेस्ट करेंगे तो उनकी भी रेपुटेशन डाउन हो जाएगी, क्योंकि पाकिस्तान ग्रे लिस्ट में है, तो उन्होंने पाकिस्तान में इन्वेस्ट नहीं किया, जिसकी वजह से पाकिस्तान को 30 बिलियन का लॉस हुआ है. ओके, so let's summarize. Pakistan has completed 30 out of 34 actions. They are yet to effectively prosecute UN designated terrorists. They have to take actions against LET and JEM types of terrorist organizations that are operating in their country only, and they have lost $30 billion due to their being in grey list. Okay, so we have completed such a hefty topic in an interesting way, and I have covered all from perspective of CLAT and other law entrances. Okay, thanks for watching. Please like and share my video and subscribe to my channel, and also comment down below how you like this video and what you want from this channel. Okay, and please follow me on Instagram. I'll drop my ID in comment box. And if you have any of the queries related to law entrance exams, syllabus, subjects and all, please let me know. I'll help you out, and drop your queries in comment box. Thanks.